Knicks fans, welcome to another episode of Delusional Knicks Fan Network, where we bring you that Knicks content that you need. Ladies and gents, we are back live. Back at it. Knicks are 3-3. Couple of tough games, as you can see, on the road. The Knicks are unable to get it done on the road, as we have lost 3 games on the road as far as winning 3 games at home. But definitely looking forward to this game as we play the Washington Wizards, as the Knicks are expected to pretty much come victorious with this game, even though we don't have Mitchell Robinson, who is out with the ankle injury. But let's talk about the 3-3 start. The offense, to me, is something that's going to eventually come. It's a new offensive system. It's something new. So gradually, it'll get going. I think the Knicks are more than capable of pretty much being dominant on that aspect as far as getting the offensive going. So I look forward to that. But the defense is definitely an issue. These guys are pretty much giving up the most 3-pointers, I believe, and teams are knocking it down at a high clip, at a high rate. I believe 42%, 43%. Teams are knocking down. That's way above league average, which I think is hovering around the 38s, the 37s. But the Knicks is like 42 on the three. So that's something that we definitely need to monitor going into. Jalen Brunson has been looking phenomenal in the offense, averaging 31.2 points per game. I stated in this offense, Jalen Brunson could be MVP, and it's showcasing that. Got to look at it. I think it's like 31.2 with roughly 6 or 7 assists per game. That's MVP numbers. That's like Steph Curry MVP numbers. But the Knicks can gradually get it going, as we have a 6-game home stretch starting tonight at MSG. So we are pretty much on a winning streak when it comes to home. We've won 3 home games. The only games we lost were on the road. So this is why I believe that the Knicks should be able to play solid and great with some home cooked meals. So speaking of that, let's talk about the bench. The bench is still looking shaky, ladies and gents. We've seen the bench come in for the Knicks and just kind of look sloppy. They definitely look sloppy. Hold on, as I set it up. The bench kind of looks sloppy, and maybe that's due to Coach Brown bringing in different lineups. Like, everyone is not really being comfortable with playing with each other. He's kind of mixing and matching on the lineup, and we were looking bad. It's looking horrible on that lineup. So the last game against the Chicago Bulls, he had a more steady lineup, more cohesive lineup, where the guys were on the court longer and playing with each other rather than 2-minute spurts, 3-minute spurts. You can't operate like that with the bench. We saw Jordan Clarkson be efficient last game with him being in the rhythm, being on the court more. So that's an opportunity that he can take advantage of and be good at. So that's something to watch. Like, as I stated, too many players kind of coming in. Cat need to be more comfortable with the offense, finding out his spots. Is he going to be at the center spot where he's setting more screens and setting more picks, rather than when he's on the power forward and he's being aggressive? He's not that on-ball main screener. So Cat need to figure out a way to get things going in that aspect. So we will see. J-Dub, what is good? I feel like the Knicks need to keep playing with the 9 guys. I think so too. Just be consistent with the minutes, right? No 2 minutes have Yabusele come in, then he sit, then you bring in another guy for 3 minutes, then they sit. Bro, you pretty much, that's cardio. You running up and down for that short time period. That's cardio. Defense need to improve 100%, J-Dub. Like I said, we give up the most threes. The most high clip threes at that as well. Then he says the bench has to produce. Yabo is unplayable and Hakaporti is not ready. I think Hakaporti could be in a position to be ready. I think so. It's just that the minutes, the minutes and the opportunity. that power forward and center spot is a tough spot in this offense, J-Dub. I think eventually when he learned he could get it going. And his jump shot looked clean the last game. First shot he knocked down. Then of course he missed everything else. But I think the offense is good as far. It just needs to be consistent. We put up 128 points last game, but our defense kept us in the game, and we did that for all 48 minutes, to be honest with you. All 48 minutes. What I do want to do is I want to bring up what Coach Brown was talking about with the team. If I could bring this up really quickly.
So, and I said this before, this is going to be a process, and we're still not where we need to be offensively, but guys are starting to understand how to space the floor.
100%.
They're starting to understand. Part of spacing the floor is if you cut, how to respace.
They're talking about that 45 cut.
They're understanding quick decisions, how when to get off the ball. And when you have a really good understanding of those things, you can almost make a blind. It's just one read. You make one read and you can make a blind pass because based on our spacing and our spots, somebody's supposed to be there. And, Mikal, he was one of the guys that was here with the young guys early in the summer.
So Mikal was putting in that work all summer, which is why he's comfortable in the offense.
September. So he's probably a little ahead of the curve in terms of, some of the other guys that may have been injured and missed a chunk of time. And so once we get everybody up to speed, it just won't be Mikal being able to make that read. We have basketball players that can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it should be all of us that should be able to make that read very well.
I totally agree. But then this was talking about the bench aspect in the minutes.
It's good now. It starts with me because I got to help him. With Josh coming back, with Mitch coming back, with the different things that those guys
got a hell of a bench
in terms of minutes and all that. I didn't help him a ton the last couple of games. I was all over the map with the substitutions, and so it was hard for those guys to get a rhythm because the guy's going in, he's coming out, he's going in, he's coming out, and so I have to do a better job, and I thought I did tonight, of trying to have a rotation and stick with it while still playing, 9.5, 10 guys. And I have to help them continue to get comfortable in that area because we have guys that can come off the bench and make plays and knock down shots.
We got the guys. I think so, J-Dub. We got the guys to be better. It's up to them, honestly. It is up to them. Let's see. I feel like that Jameson is better right now than Hakaporti. Yes. Oh yeah, Trey Jameson. Oh, 100%. He has more experience. With him playing with the Lakers, him actually getting some stint in the G League. So he's definitely better. Better vertical defender. Know how to read the player. I believe. He was under. I want to say he was under Mike. No, I don't think he was under Mike Brown in Sacramento. But it seems like he's familiar with that high octane offense, and that ball movement. So yeah, no, 100%, 100%. I believe so. But six game home stretch for the Knicks coming up. I think we can win all 6. To be honest with you, let's look at their schedule really quickly. So tonight we got the Wizards. Wednesday we got the T-Wolves. T-Wolves is 3-3, and they're going through a little controversial themselves. Then the Nets is 0-6, so that should be a guaranteed. Memphis Grizzlies going through their situation with Ja Morant, so that's something we got to watch out. Logan, appreciate you. Appreciate you for the sub, Logan. Then, of course, we have the Magic on Wednesday. And the Magic's 3-4. Magic had high expectation coming into the year. They had very high expectations coming in. So hopefully we could continue to give them that problem. And then, of course, the revenge game against the Miami Heat, who was also 3-3. So the season is starting to shape out. We're seeing a lot of the guys that was undefeated, which was Chicago. We took Chicago down. You know, OKC 7-0. They still balling. So now all of the crazy stuff is starting to come down now. As far as like teams that we expect to be dominant is losing, and then teams that are pretty much killing the game we expect to lose. So let's see what transpires as the season progresses and everyone get used to the certain defense and a certain offense. But the season has definitely jumped out pretty crazy. See if I could pull up the standings. Because I think the Knicks are right there. I want to say we're currently 6th. Let me see if I can pull this up. Right, Knicks are currently 7th at 3-3, but we got a tons of team that's 3-3. Well, not a ton of team, but in that range, we got Miami that's 3-3. Toronto's 3-4. Atlanta's 3-4. Magic's 3-4. You know, Wizards is 1-5. I had high expectations of this Wizard pick not being in the top 8, but I guess they doing this on purpose because they know they don't want that pick to convert to the Knicks. So the Wizards is just throwing everything out. But Detroit is up there with 4-2. It's actually pretty solid. Milwaukee's 4-2. Chicago took that L. They 5-1. Philly has been the surprise of this year. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did not expect Philly to be as dominant with VJ. He's been killing. Embiid has been playing spurts, but they're 3-0 on the road and 2-1 at home. So we would see. As I'm trying to see, what is the starting lineups tonight? That's what I'm curious. Will they go Hakaporti or will they go Deuce McBride? That's one thing I need to check. But I'm looking forward to another strong game for Brunson. I think Brunson going to come out solid. Like I said, he's averaging over 31 points per game. Cat should be able to dominate going into tonight's game if he find a rhythm. Home cooked meal. He's been knocking it down. Deuce is back. So that's another opportunity for Deuce to kind of get it going. I do want to see Yabusele get some minutes. And him be actually solid in his minutes. What's going on with this video real quick? Hold on 1 second. I do want him to be solid in his minutes. As Yabusele, his expectations for him was high for us this year. Ultra high. And I don't know what's going on. Let me see something. Having some technical difficulties here with my video. Let me see. I'm checking. We got video record. Actually recorded. Here we go. Highlight. Let's drop this over here. Let's drop that over there. All right, that should be good. All right, let me double check. All right, that's good. All right, that's good too. All right, video's back up and running. But yeah, let's talk about the Washington Wizards with Keyshawn George. So Keyshawn George was actually the Knicks pick. Knicks traded him in 2024 to the Wizards. So this is technically out of Miami. He's technically a Knick player, and he's pretty much one of the star players down for the Washington Wizards. So it's an interesting game to kind of see his development. It's a 6'8" forward, similar to Cam Johnson. He has a Cam Johnson game. Now, I don't remember why we traded away. I'm assuming it's because of salary cap. And that's when we made the cat trade. Well, actually, no, we did the cat trade before the season. But Knicks was trading away picks left and right during that time period of bringing in these guys. So we'll see. As it is almost game time. Let me see if I can bring in. Yep, I still have that running. But you got Keon George. I'll bring up some other. Nope, that's not it. You know, Alex Sarr, pretty much 8 rebounds for them. That lead them in rebounds. And Keyshawn leads them in assists per game. So he's pretty much their full lineup guy. As we also get the injury report that came in. So Chris Middleton is out today, as well as Mitch is out on a back-to-back. And pretty much while we wait, you know me, I am a gambling guy to a certain extent. But let's take a look at the money line, which they got the Knicks at the minus 800. Actually, minus 11.5 on the open. On the spread, Knicks are minus 13.5. Then the over/under, Knicks is over 234. Excuse me, under 234 with a negative 110 and a money line of negative 800. So that's a guaranteed dub is what they're saying. But starting lineups, we got Jalen Brunson, Landry Shamet, Mikal Bridges, OG, and Karl Anthony Towns against Alex Sarr, Justin Champagne, which we are familiar with. Was it Kalibali? He was actually killing us last time. Keyshawn George and C.J. McCollum. So this should be a solid game for the Knicks right now. Let me see. How can I... If I drop the video, that comes up. Drop that. Let me show that really quickly. Start the lineups, get it going. And we're off, ladies and gents. It is go time. If you here and you rocking with me, we appreciate you. As tip-off is about to start. As we get this defense going. The defense high, running a high pick and roll. CJ coming off. Pass it down to Sarr. Sarr attack on Cat. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Rebound by OG. Let's see OG bring that rock up. We are back. So Knicks bringing that ball up. Jalen Brunson at the top. Running that pick and roll. He doesn't use it. Brunson back out to Mikal. Everybody looks stagnant. Cat come up. High pick and roll. He uses it. Cat gets the ball. Brunson with a nice little cut. Mid-range jump shot. No good. Rebound by OG. OG back out to Landry. Landry to Mikal. They run the pick and roll back out to Cat. Cat wide open for three.
3-point goal.
3-point is good. Knicks come out 7-8. We like the ball movement, but it's time for some defense. As they call an offensive foul on Koulibaly. That's what we're taking. But it's a lot of offensive sets, a lot of movement, off-ball movement, which is great. It's not a stagnant defense. Stagnant offense. But we got to do better on D. As look, they're switching that high pick and roll with the guard-to-guard pick and roll. So a good adjustment by Washington. But Cat with the rebound. Blocked by... oh, jeez. Cat didn't tip the ball about 9 times. But still a great sequence. You know he's tired. As they call a charge. Great defense by the Knicks. As Koulibaly charges the paint. And Brunson said, not today. As Brunson is always one of the league leaders in charges. But he still got blocked by OG. So we take it. As Mikal bring the ball up. We like Mikal. Mikal gets into the paint. Mid-range, no good. Passes up to OG. OG pump fake, and it is fouled. Let's go, OG. Side bounce out. As Champagne fouled OG. See, inbound pass up to Cat. Cat at the top of the key. Back off to Brunson off a curl. Brunson catch and shoot.
3-point goal.
3-pointer was good as Knicks get back on defense 11-7. As Koulibaly gets the backdoor cut. Knicks falling asleep on defense to no avail. We need to do better at that. But Brunson bring the ball up fast. Runs into a pick and roll. Stutter step back out to Landry Shamet. No good. Poked out of bounds. And it looked like it was last touched by the Washington Wizards. But we do need to play better defense. As look, just wide open for that back cut. Wide open. We got to do better on that. But Mikal coming at the top of key. Back out to Cat. Cat with the travel. Cat moving his feet. Traveling at the top of the key. Cat got to do better. As with the pump fake, he gets down, traveling the feet. As Knicks are back on defense, let's see. OG guarding CJ, come off the pick and roll. CJ midi, no good. Rebound by Cat. Landry Shaman in transition. OG on the post. Let's see if OG got the moves. Back him down. Passes it out. Hockey pass to Mikal. Catch and shoot. No good. Rebound to Saul. Saul bringing the ball up. That's their center. See if he could go coast to coast. He stops it. Pass out to Champagne. Hockey pass to Koulibaly as he knocks it down. That was a slow contest. But we got Brunson at the top. Let's get some Let's Go Knicks chant going as CJ almost steals the ball. Currently right now is 12-11. Let's see. Brunson trying to get the ball inbounds out to OG on the corner at the wing. He doesn't use the pick and roll. Pump fake. Cat mid-range jump shot. No good. I would actually like to see Cat take more middies. He really don't. Like how you can either hit a three, deep three at that, but then can't hit the midi. As Mikel on the fast break, stolen. We like that. It's a timeout is called 13-12. Great defense by Cat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they did that. But let's see. Let's showcase the instant replay for some defense right now. Knicks playing D. Top of the key. See, the steals. That's the hands. Then, of course, we got Mikel on a fast break. Block outs. A timeout is called. Great instant replay right there. Knicks go up. It's crazy that Washington is making this a competitive game. Very competitive game. I'm surprised. You know what it is? It's the young guys who play freely. Right? The young players, they play freely. So they're not hogging the ball as much. There's no pride involved. These guys are rotating and they're buying into the system. I think that's the situation with Philly. You know, Philly had the young guys balling when Embiid was out. There's no Paul George to really dominate. Embiid is not dominant no more. So you have those guys playing freely. Just moving the ball. Chicago's another great thing. Like, yes, Vucevic is a 20 and 10 walking guy, but he's also someone that averaged 5 assists, and he passes the ball as well. So you have individuals that can play great basketball, wide open shots, knock them down when they get the opportunity, and space the ball. Look, the ball moves faster than anything. So if you moving that rock and playing with energy and pace, it's going to be great results, and that's what these teams are doing. The NBA is a copycat league. We all know that. So you see what is going on in Chicago and Oklahoma. Like, they move the basketball, right? These young guys move the ball. You might have one prominent scorer, one prominent go-to guy, but everyone else is just 6'8", 3 and D, can create occasionally, and you can win a chip. So this is the copycat lead. So this is what all NBA teams are going for, is the pace and the space, which is good. My Knicks, we have a talented team. I feel like we're built for like the 2000s, the 2010s era, in which Tibbs pretty much was prominent during that time period. And you saw that we got to the Eastern Conference Finals with that style of slow, methodical pace and grind after grind after grind bucket, rather than just kind of a track meet. Kind of miss Tibbs to a certain extent, but I look forward to this high octane offense that Coach Brown is bringing. We just need to match the defense. But Cat right now, starting out early, 8 points for Cat, and 6 rebounds. He's 2 for 3 for 3-point range, but he's also 3 for 8. So this field goal is definitely looking shaky right now for Cat. But he'll get it going eventually. As we are back on defense. Look, coming off a curl. Pass it out to Sarr. Sarr just throws it down off a tip rebound. Brunson bringing that ball up. Let's see. Brunson using that Iverson screen or flare. Let's see, you get the midi going. No good. Oh, man. Brunson's starting out a little slow. As CJ McCollum comes bring it back up. Back out to Alex Sarr. Sarr out to Champagne in the middle of the paint. Attacks over Cat, and it is good. What's going on? As Knicks are slow on defense. Cat at the top. Back out to Brunson. Brunson fakes it off to Mikel. Back to Cat. Cat at the top of the key. Dishes out to OG. OG in the mid-range. Take it in. And it is good. I like when OG attacks the basket. OG is good at attacking the basket. Let's get this defense going on. As Alex Sarr attacks Cat and is fouled for the and one. What is going on? Cat at the 5? I'm sorry. Cat at the 5 is not ideal. We know that. Cat at the 5 is not ideal. His positioning on defense, he doesn't use his length a lot. He could just go straight up. Use vertical hands. Use vertical. Right? Somebody, come on, Cat. Let's show the replay real quick. Right? This man always doing that. All right, Brunson at the top of the key. Use a pick and roll. We got Yabusele back in. Brunson going ISO on Sar. Gets into the paint. Left hand floater is cash money. This is what we like from JB. Be aggressive now. Cat is on the bench. It's time for him to go to work. As Mikel gets around the pick and roll, he gets into the paint with George off a stutter step. And that's another thing. On our defensive sets, we got to talk more. Knicks need to talk more on their defensive sets. As Josh Smith is in the game as well with Yabusele. Yabusele high pick and roll. He gets it. Brunson catch and shoot three-pointer. No good. Rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele steps out of bounds, but we appreciate the hustle from Yabusele. As it is 21-17 right now. Knicks need to get it going on defense. And a timeout is called by the Knicks. Oh, wait, it looks like they are challenging a play. I don't know what play they're trying to challenge. Oh, they want to call the foul. So, this is a new rule this year. It's a new rule that you can challenge a play and they're able to look at all aspects of the play. So, if a person got fouled during the play and the foul wasn't called, they're able to call a foul during that process. So that's that new rule that they implement with challenging the play. So that they're able to look at all elements. So if a basket is made, you want to challenge the basket, and that player traveled beforehand, they're going to call a travel and no basket. So within this play, Yabusele pretty much was falling out of bounds, but got pushed, and no call was called. So now they're seeing if it's if they're able to call that charge or not. I would have let the game kind of go on. It is 17-21. I guess you want to keep all the possessions, but you want to hold on to your challenges. Last year, I mean, we were talking about Tibbs. Tibbs was like over 80% on his challenges. So we want to keep that going into it. You know, we don't want to regress or degress. As they watching the review, that's probably going to take like 40 minutes. But let's see. How long it's going to take for this challenge. But currently 21-17. So we got a challenge play. Hopefully they'll call the out of bounds. They might not. I mean, they might call the foul, excuse me. And it's the funny part too. They have the headsets in for them to communicate with the people back in Secaucus to check to make sure so it could be a lot faster. It still takes mad long just to determine the play. So this should be an easy call up. Oh, but then again, they looking at the refs, they might not call that push. So that's why I said I wouldn't call that. I wouldn't call that. As you can see, Coach Brown coaching the guys up. Mikel looking like he's the only one that's receptive to it right now. And at halftime, we're going to take a look at pretty much what Brunson said about the coach and Cat after the game, pretty much of what they saw being on the floor. Okay, so they did give it to the Knicks, stating that it is a successful challenge on the push. So Knicks do get the ball. They just gave a long explanation, but that's fine. All right, so Knicks get to keep their challenge, but I believe they lose a timeout, which is crazy. It's crazy, but it's fine. $14 seconds left on the shot clock. 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Let's see. All right, Knicks trying to get the ball in. Out to Yabusele. Yabusele at the top of the key. They run a 45 cut. He gets downhill. Brunson at the top of the key. Back out to Mikal. Mikal swings, get into the paint. Got two on him. Left-hander. No good rebound by Yabusele. Dribble up. I don't know why Yabo didn't take a look, but Brunson catch and shoot. No good, as he thought he was fouled. Let's get back on defense, though, Knicks. Got Landry at the top of the key. As you got Corey Crispus. I forgot it. As a turnover by Crispert. Crispert is actually a legit lethal shooter. We appreciate it. Jay Mills, what it do? What do you mean, Jay Mills? You remember me? Where you been at, Jay Mills? Where you been at? It's been what, like 2 years, Jay Mills? Yeah, I've been chilling. I've been chilling. But what's good though, Jay Mills? What's up, man? I remember the last time I saw you, Jay Mills. My Knicks lost to Miami, B. You was in the comments. You was having the ball in the comments too, Jay Mills. I remember that. It was a good time though, man. Appreciate you stopping by though. Appreciate you rolling through. It's been a minute though, but we back though. Total different Knicks team, Jay Mills. Total different team, baby. I don't know if we winning anything this year, but I'm still delusional. We still doing it though. As Josh Hart pulls up for the three, no bueno. Knicks trying to get the defense going. As a charge is called. Great defense by Landry. Great D by Landry. My man, Jay Mills pulled up. It's been a while. Danny, what's going on? He said, back where? Look, back to the Eastern Conference, Jay Mills. That's where we heading this year, Jay Mills. Telling you. Where you been at? I know you was watching. I know you was watching my Knicks put in work. Hopefully we do something good this year, though. Hopefully we need to do something. As Deuce bring that ball up, running that high pick and roll, dishes it out to Yabusele. Yabo get into the paint. Yabo got to look for his shot, bro. Deuce back in, midi, back out to Hart. Hart, we don't want the ball in his hands. Out to OG. OG with a side step back. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the shot we wanted, though. Let's get this defense going. Knicks playing that pick and roll. They get into a drop coverage. Midi is cash money. Looked like Trey Johnson knocked down that shot. That was a clean shot, though. As the ball almost stolen, OG gets into the paint. He dishes out to Yabo. Yabo back to Brunson. Brunson at the corner three. Jab steps. Gets into the paint. Throws it up. Should have been a foul. Exactly. You ain't winning nothing. Should have got Giannis and got rid of Tibbs. Well, we did get rid of Tibbs, but Jay Mills, if we would have got Giannis, you know who we had to get rid of? It's the Melo situation all over again. Don't worry, though. He coming in the off season. He's coming in the off season. Knicks be able to trade more draft picks this year than last year, because you can't trade multiple draft picks in consecutive years. So we gonna get Giannis, baby. We gonna get Giannis. But at what cost, though? Do we got to get rid of Cat? Do you got to get rid of OG, Mikal? So it's going to be crazy as Yabusele calls the call for the screen. Knicks are down currently right now, 25-19. Where's the energy? Where is the effort tonight? what is going on with the Knicks right now? As they're still trying to find a rhythm right now. All right. Let's get this defense going. They running that high pick and roll and just loses it right down the middle. I'm going to tell you, yo, the defense with the second unit is basura. As OG gets into the paint, knocks it down. Strictly basura is our defense with that second unit. But we steal the ball. Let's go. Deuce McBride on a fast break. Walk into a three-pointer, no good. Grabs his own rebound. As Nick slows it down. They sent all the good picks for yeah. That's what we did. That's what we did. But Mikal is coming around though. He's actually looking pretty good. Shooting over 50% from the field and over 60% from 2-pointers and 50% from the three. It's still early though. It's still early. Still early, but yeah, we definitely gave away all those picks from Mikal. Oh man. Just imagine what we could have done, utilized that to get. But I'm good though. We got a mastermind organization right now. Jabaselli misses the free throw, 27-21. So I think we're in good hands. Giannis still gonna want out. You know, if he's gonna make it known that New York is his destination. So I think we're still in good hands. We just got to figure out what's the move. But we're going to have some players. We're definitely going to have some players. So, because look, people want to play for the Knicks, Jay Mills. People want to ball in New York right now. Jordan Clarkson wanted to come. Yabo wanted to come. As he knocks down that shot. Look, Knicks pulling that pressure. Full court press. That's what I like. Full court press right now by Deuce. You've got 13 seconds left on the clock. Let's see. Knicks don't have to foul, but they lift Corey wide open for the three-pointer. Knicks, what are we doing? What are we doing? As Jordan Clarkson gets, That's the layup. It is good. We'll take that basket. Basket is good. But look at this last play right now as the Knicks do not play defense. Look at this instant replay as they calling out a play. Knicks do not read the play. Look at Corey just hit to the corner, catch and shoot wide open, knocks it down as the Knicks plays horrible defense. But leave it up to Josh. Josh in transition gets into the paint. Reverse layup bucket is good. As once again, Knicks defense is not holding up as the Washington Wizards, who's pretty much 1-5, put up 30 points on the Knicks as we only scored 24 points. Yeah, you know I'm delusional. Jalen Brunson need to ask for a trade. J Mill, come on, J Mill. You just got back, right? You just got back. Now you saying some outlandish stuff right now, right? No way. Why would Jalen Brunson ask for a trade, right? Jalen Brunson is the king of New York right now. He's the king of New York. Why do he need to ask out, J Mill? He's killing right now. This man is averaging 31 points per game. Where he's gonna go? Right? He's from Jersey. He's right across the pond. His family's here. His dad here. Nah, he good. He good where he at. He good where he at. Matter of fact, I'm trying to remember what's your team, J Mills. What you a Detroit guy? The Miami guy? I totally forgot, J Mills. I totally forgot. But we appreciate you being here, though, J Mills. LA. Oh, which one though? Which one, J Mills? You a Clipper guy? You a crypto guy? You a crypto arena guy? You Luka and LeBron type guy? Or you a James Harden and Kawhi type guy? You can't tell me both, J Mills. Can't tell me both. You can't tell me both. But I liking what LA doing though. All right, so Jay Mills said his team over 500. Let's go look at that standings category right now. 5-2 Lakers, 3-2 Clips. Is it the 3-2 Clips, Jay Mills? That's what we talking about? 3-2 Clips? Nah, but Lake Show is balling without Braun. That's how you know Braun getting traded. 5-2 without Braun. Let's see though. As we are back to the game, let's see. Johnson comes in, knocked down the jump shot. Knicks are bugging. Right now. As OG gets into the paint, mid-range, post up, dishes back out to Deuce. Deuce and Cat. Look like Cat back in the game. Deuce catch and shoot off the top.
3-point goal.
Knocks it down. Knicks get on the board. 25-32. Let's get some defense going. Big task at hand. Fake money guy. Who fake money guy? Big task at hand. He said fake money guys. Knicks bring it back up. Knicks running a set. Cat with a beautiful pass back off to OG. Poetry in motion right now on that play. You in no position to be making jokes about any team. Austin Reed is balling right now. No, he is. He is. That man gonna get paid. He is. This Knicks playing great defense. As Jordan Clarkson gives up a heat check shot right now to no avail. Knicks need to get that defense going. Back up the top. But yeah, now Lakers doing their thing though. That's good stuff. So you definitely let me know you LA as Alex Sarr. Bricks on the air ball. Oh man. You know what? I should go to the Garden when they play LA live. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do a live show. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do a live show so we could see how that turn out. Please make sure you pull up, Jay Mills. We're gonna lock AR up. OG, we got something for him. Oh man, Deuce with a hard foul. No easy baskets. 32-37. We back, Big Tack at hand. We are back. It's been a minute. But we back. How's everything though? Big task at hand. We are rolling. Our Knicks gotta get it going though. Big task at hand. I could see you and Spike being best friends. You know what's so funny? At my old job, Spike had pulled up when I was working in a jewelry company. He had pulled up, and we were speaking. So my Knicks pin, that Knicks logo pin, he gave it to me. So I was excited about that. I still got that pin to this day that I keep on my jacket. So come on, man. True Knicks fans stick together. Jay Mills. True Knicks fans stick together. 34-37 right now. Knicks are trying to make a run. Back out to Cat. Cat at the top of the key. He's surveying the court. Back out to OG. OG for three. It's atrocious right there. What is OG doing? But the Knicks stole a ball. Knicks in transition. We got Deuce at the top of the key. Deuce, give me something. As Cat do not want to take the three. He wants to attack. Left hand layup. It is good. Timeout is called. 34-29 as the coach want to talk it over. I'm about to say, big task at hand. I hope you ain't referring to me not being here a lot because I have to work. You know, I'm not the fake money guy. I'm here for you guys. Appreciate you. Struggling. Yeah, we are struggling. We are struggling right now. But new offense, new defensive scheme. Like I said, these younger guys are playing freely. There's nobody in Washington that are ball dominant. So that ball is moving. It's tough to stay in front of that. It's tough to stay in. And Alex Sarr is not a bum. I mean, he's not a great player like that anyway, but he's not a bum. They play great team basketball. And my Knicks, I don't know. I don't know what's up. We gotta get the ball rolling. We gotta get something going. But still an early game. You know, we're only down by 5. You know, as long as we outscoring Washington in the second quarter, which second quarter we've actually been a lot better in the second quarter. So I could see it. Big task at hand. What do you think of Mike Brown? All right, let's switch it over. So, Coach Brown, I like Coach Brown, right? I like the direction that we're going into as far as the offensive scheme. The defensive scheme, I can get with it on certain aspect, but it's his substitutions for me are the one that throws it off. That's my biggest concern with him. Is knowing when, like, hey, if Jordan Clarkson got it going on, why are we taking him out just because you have him on a minute's time period? Adjust to the game, right? If you see Cat got it going, keep Cat in the game. Don't take him out. You know, like, keep certain guys in the game. I know he has his minute list that he has and he wants to play all 10 guys and keep it fresh. But if you got certain players that are cooking and holding us in there, keep him in just a little longer until the dead ball. You know, that's one of my thing with him has been the bringing the guys in and out, which he addressed. You know, he's like, I need to keep these guys in at a certain time period so they could get their rhythm and stuff. Because Yabusele, he'll come in for 2 minutes and he's sitting down. He'll come in for 1 minute, he's sitting down. You know, it's tough to get a rhythm like that. Jordan Clarkson, he'll get a stretch of maybe 5 or 6 minutes, but JB's on the floor with him, you know, and Cat on the floor. So he's not going to get those touches and being aggressive and seeing that ball go in the hoop. So I just think he needs to get his lineups down packed a little better. And possibly throw in, you know, give me a Muhammad sighting every now and then. I think he could be capable of, when we go small ball, more than a Yabusele due to the fact that he's more athletic. He could possibly play better defense and not 280 pounds. But that's my take on that. As we are back, Knicks grab that rebound. Let's bring it up. Let's see. Cat gets into the paint, dishes off to Clarkson. Clarkson pumps fake. The mid-range floater is good. Look, Clarkson, man, instant buckets. Instant buckets for Clarkson. Let me see. Instant buckets for Clarkson. Let's get this defense going on. Cat on the wing. What did they call? Look like it's a turnover. Knicks are trying to make a run. This is exactly what we need right now. As I don't know why they're interviewing this guy. Let's see. Can they bring up this instant replay real quick? As look, they called. I don't know what they called. Yeah, I don't know what foul they called, but we'll take it. But Knicks got the ball, bring the ball up. You got Jordan Clarkson with 10 seconds left to go on the clock. 8 seconds. He's dribbling off the key, gets it to the paint, dishes off the Cat, but he should have been aggressive. I don't know why he did that. As a missed three-pointer, rebound by Cat. Knicks in transition out to Josh. Josh out to Mikal. Mikal catch and shoot three. And just like that, Knicks had tied the ball game, bringing it back. As we get in the defense, let's get this defense going, guys. Alex Sarr pulls up for the three. No good. Rebounds right back to Washington. As a good pass. And Deuce. Oh, my God. Yo, Deuce is... Deuce is wildin'. Deuce is wildin'. Let's see this play really quickly. as it might be a flagrant foul called on Deuce McBride, as you see playing defense right here. As the three go up, no good. Rebound by C.J. McCollum, passes it out. Great ball movement as Deuce just fouled him. That might be a flagrant foul. That might be a flagrant foul due to him grabbing him and dropping him down. And I like the idea of no easy baskets, but Deuce, you got to take it easy, Deuce. You got to take it easy. But yeah, I could definitely see that as a flagrant one. That was ridiculous. But, I mean, you're not giving up easy buckets. Got to be aggressive. Yeah, no, that's crazy as they take a look at the foul once again. And that's a tough hit. As we showcasing, we got to see. Obviously, it might be a flagrant. Okay, they gave him a flagrant one. That's a tough foul. It's a tough foul. So they gave him a flagrant one. So free throw and possession. Come on, Deuce. You could just go up for the block. But I'm all with that. Get Deuce the Timberland boots already. Protecting the paint. Protecting the paint. Oh, give me a second. Let me open up this window. It is getting hot in here. Yeah, no, solid defense. I mean, not solid defense, but nothing easy. As Alex Sarr is at the free throw line. Let's see. Knocks it down. Currently, right now, you have a balanced attack from Washington Wizards. You got Keyshawn George with 5 points. Alex Sarr with 9. CJ with 2. Corey with 5. And Cam Whitmore currently with no buckets. On the floor, currently, you have Cat with 10. Mikal with 5, Jordan Clarkson with 2, Josh Hart with 2, and Deuce with 3. As we get the defense going, C.J. McCollum coming off a down pin, passing it out to Corey. Corey drives, get mid-range. Mid-range jump shot is good. You know that. He got a shot. He got that shot. This Knicks bring the ball in. You got Josh attacking the paint against George, and we like it. We like aggressive Josh Hart. We like an aggressive Josh Hart, ladies and gents. That's what we talking about. As he gets into the paint, throw the shoulder in, and hit you with the Euro step. As blocked by Mikal, as George gets into the paint, you got Josh on a fast break. Back out. Jordan Clarkson gets into the paint. Be aggressive, Jordan. It's good. Jordan Clarkson getting into the game. Let's go. We are all tied up. As Washington knocks down the shot. Knicks bringing the ball back up with the Cat. Cat catch and shoot for 3. No good, to no avail. Let's see. You got George getting into the paint. Use the pick mid-range. Catches it. C.J. McCollum catch and shoot 3. No good. Rebound by Cat. Cat grabbing them boards, man. Boards machine. Deuce back out to Cat. Cat on the post. This is food. It's barbecue chicken, Cat. Barbecue chicken, Cat. Barbecue chicken, Cat. As I have to showcase what Cat just did. Have to showcase what Cat just did right now. as we're going to show on this end. Great instant replay. We got to show it. A CJ McCollum misses the three. We got Cat bringing the ball up, right? You got Deuce bringing it in, back out. Look at Cat. Big man Cat said, excuse me, this man is food. Throws it down. Cat throws it down. As Cat, 12 points, 5 for 11, 2 for 4 from 3, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Cat is balling right now. Cat is balling. This is what we talk about. This is the type of game that we want to see from Cat. This is the type of game we want to see from Cat. Cat is doing his thing right now. 12 points, 9 rebounds, 50% from 3, 5 for 11. Over, what was that, 47% from the field goal. This is efficient Cat. These are ways the Knicks need to utilize Cat in this time period. This is what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Clarkson is the bucket. That's a fact. Clarkson is a bucket once he get the opportunities. Yo, that was legit a Shaq. A legit Shaq. Not too early 2000s drop step banger. And Cat should be a lot more aggressive like that, especially against younger guys. It amazes me how the defensive schemes is to put forwards on Cat, and Cat don't dominate. Put him in a situation like that. Cat, you bigger than this dude. Get into that post. It's barbecue chicken. It's barbecue chicken every time. Every time. That's what I'm talking about, though, Cat. This is the aggression that we need from Cat. Knicks currently putting up 18 points in the second quarter compared to 10 from Washington. So we are holding our own on defense while putting up some offensive numbers. So that is solid. With 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to go. Cat, that's what I'm talking about. The big bodega came through. Put in some solid play right now. As he is leading the Knicks in scoring and rebounds. Cat got a double-double, and there's still 5 minutes left to go in the game. This is how you know that we can be a solid team. We could be a great playoff team. Just got to get it together. The offense just got to get it going. The defense just got to get it going. You know, I think we need a utility guy that's like 6'9", and I'm hoping Diawara could be that guy. Because you need to add that aspect next to Cat. You know, someone that could rebound, gritty, help out on the defensive end, that got a long wingspan. I think so. As we are back on defense, Nick stole the ball, but gets it right back. Great effort by Deuce. As the Knicks are all over the place. Bagley for the three, in and out, rebound by Cat. As a timeout is called? Is it a timeout? Yep. Wait, it's the Cat just... Okay, Cat just subbed himself out as he hurt his hand. So now this what I don't like. You supposed to talk to the coach real quick and tell the coach that your hand hurt. Not just make your own substitution. Cat, what are you doing, Cat? And this is what the rumors that we heard. These are the rumors that we heard on Coach. Is that he's soft. Right? This is what we heard. That he's soft. I hope that's not the case. I think Cat should have at least talked to him like, yo, get me out of here. My hand hurt. Type stuff. But we'll see. As the Knicks got the ball, we got Brunson back in the game. Brunson, ISO, almost get the ball stolen. Mid-range jump shot, tough shot. No good as Brunson forced the shot. That's a bad force. But we takes it. As CJ McCollum gets into the paint. But they call a loose ball foul on Bagley. Great offensive, great position by Yabusele. All right, let's get some Knicks chants going. Brunson bringing the ball up out to Yabusele. Yabusele pump fake, catches it down to OG. OG gets the ball stripped. That looked like a foul, but we'll take it. Knicks get back in transition. Back out to Bagley. Bagley being guarded by Clarkson. Clarkson holding his own. They trap him, give it up. Knicks are rotating. Great defense. CJ McCollum tries to pull up a three, but Knicks recover. That was a great scramble by the Knicks. We like that. As they get into a pick and roll. Jump shot up, no good. Rebound by OG. Great defensive sequence. We need that constantly. Right? I don't like who we got on the floor, though. There's not a lot of spacing. You got Yabusele and Hart with OG and Jordan Clarkson and Brunson. Brunson catch and shoot, jab step, gets it to the paint, bump fade, and it is fouled. So the effort was there. Let's see if we can show the defensive sequence really quickly by the Knicks. As they catch the rebound, OG brings the ball up. Look at this set. And this is what I said. The spacing with this lineup is not that great. As Yabo dishes out, Clarkson go for the dribble. He sees it. Brunson gets in there. Whoop. Heads to the free throw line. Currently, right now, 41-40. As the Knicks are holding on to a 1-point lead. Knicks put up 20 points in this quarter compared to the Washington's 10. But yet, Washington is still in the game, ladies and gents. Knicks need to pull away. We need to pull away. Is Brunson at the free throw line? Knocks it down. All right, Knicks are back on D. Let's get it going. Yabusele at the top of the key, guarded by Bagley. Bagley sets the pick and roll. Yabusele almost got dropped by CJ Cullen off a stutter step. Rebound by Josh. Josh in transition. Gives it up to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson is fouled on the 3-point line. He is heading to the line for 3. That was a bad transition on Washington's part, as he clearly fouls him. As you can see, we pulling up the instant replay. Look at this pick and roll. Look at Yabo. Almost got dropped off a step back. Catches it. Rebound by Josh. Josh in transition. We love Josh in transition. Gives it up. Clarkson. Mac Bagley just fouls him. Blatant foul. Don't understand the foul, but we'll take it as he heads to the line. Jordan Clarkson, first shot. It's cash money. As Jordan Clarkson is getting more minutes, right? He's in a rhythm. Jordan Clarkson with 10 points in the first half, right? This is the rhythm that we're talking about. This is the opportunity for him that we're talking about. So shout out for Coach realizing that and changing, adjusting as Clarkson knocks down all the free throws. All right, let's get this defense going. Knicks are trying to wear down Washington. Right, Josh Hart playing great defense on CJ. CJ ain't the same CJ. Says CJ want to get bought out. He could come to New York off the bench. We'll take him. Rebound by Josh Hart again. Josh Hart in transition. Dishes out to OG in the paint. Dishes out to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson for 3. Let's go. Jordan Clarkson doing his thing off the bench as it's a 10-0 run, and it is a foul. Let's see the instant replay really quickly of Josh Hart playing solid, great defense. Dishes is up to, look at this, OG with his length. Josh Hart, Josh in transition. We love Josh in transition. Bring that ball up, dish it up to OG. OG dribble penetration out to Jordan Clarkson and a bang. Bang. That's what we like. This is what we talking about. Knicks are there 48-41 currently right now. As who at the free throw right now? Kalubali is at the free throw. We'll take it. Rebound. Misses that. Brunson bringing the ball up. Let's see what Brunson Burner can do. Back out to OG. Let's go. He is a bucket. Just instant buckets, man. See, with the opportunity, he can knock it down, too. He needs more stretch. As Yabusele is in. We got coming off the screen. Great pick and roll with Alex R. But great defense, but even better offense by Washington as they run a clean pick and roll and gets it to the paint. That's Alex Saw right now with 11 points, trying to keep Washington into the game. But we got Cat finally back in the game, as I don't know what happened. But it looked like Cat just subbed himself back into the game. What's going on, Cat? With 2 minutes left to go. Knicks bringing the ball up. We got Josh Hart, Clarkson, Brunson, Towns, and OG in the game. So I kind of like this lineup. This is pretty much a good lineup. As Clarkson doesn't use the pick and roll with Cat. Now he does it. Clarkson gets into the paint, passes it to OG. OG out to Cat. Cat in the post. Let's see. Turn around. Oh, my God. Cat do not have a mid-range game. And I think he should. He has a great touch on his shots. But Knicks playing some defense. Let's see. As Keyshawn George gets into the paint, knocks it down. Looks like Washington is trying to go on a run. This Knicks is stagnant right now. Brunson bringing the ball up. No foul is called. But they call an offensive foul on Brunson. Wow. As the Knicks were holding on to a solid, 7-point lead at a time. And here come Washington storming back. It's unacceptable, guys. Let's get some defense going. Washington runs a screen, just leaves them wide open. Knocks down a three-pointer. 1 minute and 17 seconds left to go. 58-50. What is my Knicks doing? As Bridges gets into the paint, no bucket is good. You got Washington, brings it off of alley-oop, no good, catch and shoot. Three-pointer is good, and he is fouled. What? Wow. My Knicks are struggling. How we do great and come back and let Washington take the lead. It's no bueno. No bueno right now. As we just look, just a catch and shoot three, and they called a foul. Where is the foul? We do not see the foul. As Brunson tries to shoot a three, no good. As the Knicks are forcing up shots right now. We are not in rhythm, but we need to close out this quarter. We need to close it out. As as Alex Sarr with the putback. Sarr starting to look good as he has 13 points right now. As OG walks into a three-pointer. Three-point bucket is good from OG as he walks into it. 54-53 right now. Knicks are trying to play some defense. As you know that the Knicks are a little behind. I got 14 seconds left on the clock. Knicks are trying to make some defense. Let's see. He spins. Blocked by Mikel. We like that. Knicks got 4 seconds. Josh in transition. Let's see. Cat pump fake. Catch and shoot three. It is good. It's good. We definitely need to showcase this last few seconds. Let's see. 15 seconds left to go. Instant replay. Let's see. Knicks hold it down. OG gets in there. Spin off. Mikal helps. Then, of course, we got seconds left. Josh Hart in transition. We talk about Josh in transition. Out to Cat. Cat with the pump fake. Catch it. Knocks it down. Let's go, Cat. As they're looking at the instant replay right now. But Cat knocks down the three. Let's see it from this angle. Catches it. He got the shot off in time. That's buckets. That is buckets. Let's go, Cat. And we needed that. You saw the Knicks didn't have no momentum. Big task at hand. Look, what's going on? While we take the lead, we go up by 8. We go down by 4, 5. It's too much right now. Knicks need to steady it, man. Steady the course. 48 minutes of great defense and great offense, guys. That's all we need. So they said it's a successful basket. They're going to set the game clock to 1.2 as he knocks it down. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So this is what he's saying. Do the shot clock. Let's reset it. 1.2. Basket is good. As Cat head to the free throw line. So I'm going to see if Cat can knock down his free throw. Should be cash money. As the free throw is good. Free throw is good. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all see Cat knock down his free throw. Solid as we head into the half. Cat literally with 15 points currently. Let's see if he can knock down his 16-point. Bucket is good. Let's go, Cat. Let's go. I'm all over the place right now. All right, it is halftime. Talk to me, Knicks fans. How we feeling about this first half against the Washington Wizards? I think Washington is truly giving my Knicks a run for their money currently right now. Knicks are only up by 3. You know, we put up 35 in that quarter. They put up 24. And you know, Knicks is infamous for struggling coming out the gate in the third quarter. So let's hope not. Let's hope that's not the case. But let's pull up some stats really quickly. See what my Knicks are doing. Then we're going to look around the league. Box scores. Go to box scores. I'm all over the place. Actually, no, we could do this. Let's pull that one up. Could I pull the box scores up here? Yeah, we could do the box scores here. All right, let's talk about the Knicks first. So, first half. How's the first half looking? Knicks put up 57 points. For 3-point attempts, we only got up 22 threes that first half, which is surprisingly. Knicks, you know, they like to throw up like 54 threes a game right now. So 22 at the half is fine. But 8 for 22 with 36%, that's around league average on 3-pointers. So we'll take that. We'll live with that aspect. Hold up. Let me also bring up my messages just in case. All right, bet. 43% from the field. I can live with that. OG right now doing solid. 5 for 9. He's mixing it up too, knocking down a 3, getting to the paint with some rebounds, some steals. 3 steals right now. So we appreciate OG putting in that work and that effort on the steals. His plus minus is a -2. I don't know how, but he looked like he's doing his thing. Then you have Mikal Bridges with 17 minutes, 2 for 5, 40% from the field, 50 for 3 with 2 assists, but 2 blocks on that help defense with only 5 points. Definitely want to see Mikal get it going. I feel like if Cat got it going, Mikal don't got it going, or Brunson don't got it going. So we need guys to kind of find that quarter, find their moments, and get it going. But Mikal with 5 points. Then pretty much the star of the half is Cat. Cat with a smooth double-double at the half, 6 for 13, 46% from the field, 3 for 5 for 3 at 60%. This is the Cat we know. This is the Cat that we all know and love. Someone that is able to shoot the leather off that rock. All right. But then also getting into the paint. You saw the back down, and throw it down dunk. So that's something that we like. Hopefully he can continues. Jalen Brunson. Where is Mr. Brunson at tonight? Jalen is 3 for 10. Mind you, it's still early. We know he could turn it up any given Sunday. That's Captain Brunson. But currently right now, Brunson is 3 for 10 with 30% at the half. 1 for 5 from 3 on 20%. This is uncharacteristic from Jalen Brunson, but granted, it is still early, and he still went to the line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So we'll take that from our captain. What are he doing on the assists? He still have 2 assists with 1 steal, with 2 turnovers. So it's still early with 9 points. Landry Shamet, surprisingly, only had 1 attempt. 1 attempt from Landry Shamet, and he started the game. Granted, he only had 9 minutes, but I think Landry should definitely be able to do more, at least get those attempts up while you have these starter minutes right now. We need the spacing from him. We need the defense, but most importantly, why we brought him here is for his shooting. We need to see that shooting from him. But yeah, these no points, but he is a -7. So Josh Hart with 14 minutes off the bench have been active with the 6 boards, with the 2 assists, 2 points, running in transition. He's only 1 for 2. Would like him to be more aggressive on a fast break, but we appreciate what he's bringing us in that 14 minutes. Yabusele with 8 minutes. He was tentative on shooting a shot, but only attempted 1 3-pointer, but then also got to the free throw line. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He needs to be more aggressive. But we'll take that for now. And Deuce, slow start for Deuce. Deuce with only 9 minutes, 1 for 3 from the field, 1 for 2, 50% from the field goal. So I think Deuce will get it going. But he also has 2 rebounds and 3 assists. So he's moving a rock, moving a ball. So we'll take that from Deuce on any given Sunday. We'll take that. And Jordan Clarkson, another star to have, someone that came in with only 10 minutes and was efficient with 3 for 4, and he was mixing it up. Couple threes, well, technically 1 3 that he made, but he attempted to, but also get into the paint. You saw his mid-range floater drop, so that's something that we could look forward to him continuously to be hot, and hopefully coach will give him more minutes. You see that he got to go in this game. Let him roll. Let him ball. Let him cook, pretty much. Let him cook. As Jordan Clarkson is with 10 points at the half and pretty much a turnover. He's a plus 13. When he was on the floor, he was getting us solid minutes. So I would stick with that. But also look around the league. You got the Minnesota Timberwolves going against the Brooklyn Nets. T-Wolves are currently up right now, 81-77. We got Minnesota tomorrow, so Minnesota is at Brooklyn. So hopefully Brooklyn could wear them down so that we could come in. Pause. we could get the dub by Brooklyn doing their thing. Also, we have the Pacers and the Milwaukee Bucks right now. Milwaukee is currently up on the Pacers, 76-68. And that's with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. So that look like that's a low scoring game. As we look at the Jazz and the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics are up on the Jazz currently. It is in the third quarter, 38-46. with 10 minutes left to go. Then of course the Dallas Mavericks against the Rockets. Actually, that's probably a solid game. I would love to watch that right now. It's 30-33 with the Rockets holding the lead. Then of course another Eastern team. You got the Detroit Pistons against the Memphis Grizzlies. I think Ja Morant is sitting out a game. He had a controversial situation where he was talking about the coaches and the team has suspended him. So let's see if they could get the dub without Ja, as it's 36-41. And we definitely heard rumors about Nick rumors, that is, of Knicks Twitter, Knicks individuals talking about bring Ja to New York. I'm good. Ja don't shoot the three efficiently for us, and it seems like the 3-pointer is a key factor. So we'll see. So that's around the look, but there's a couple more games coming up later on. You have the Sacramento Kings and the Denver Nuggets. You got the Lakers and Portland, and then the Heat and Clippers tonight. So it's a big slate of games tonight on this Monday night. I do want to take it over to Josh Hart talking about his play from last game. Let's see if I can switch that up, bring that there. Let's do that. Talk to us, Josh.
Yeah, I ain't gonna talk too much about it, man. So it's just, it is what it is.
So, talking about his injured finger.
Is it nerve damage or is it a nerve problem in the finger?
I don't know why it's so low.
Yeah, my nerve hadn't fully got back to what it was before, so there's a little bit of tingling, a little bit of numbness in part of my hand, and hopefully at some point that nerve will get back. I guess.
So apparently Josh is playing with an injured finger.
Hopefully sooner rather than later, but right now it's just a process. So, yeah,
he's currently playing with that injured finger, which we all stated that he needs to go and get surgery on. It don't make sense. But it's saying that it's numbed in that finger. So, me being a shooter, I'm a shooter, guys. I play ball, I play ball. But being a shooter, you need to have that finger, the grip, motion, catch and shoot. You need that aspect. So, Josh is stating that finger is an injury. He's bugging. He needs to play. But here is Kat talking about the win on the Bulls.
I think it's a step in the right direction. I think that we did a good job finding a way to win against a really good team and a hot team. A team that we just lost to. Show some grit, show some resiliency, show that bounce back ability that we've been known for last year. It's good. It's good to get a win on the board, especially home.
Said this was probably.
I don't know. Kat be so nonchalant during these interviews and stuff like that, so it is all good. But let's see what Cap got to say.
It was unacceptable. What was your mentality to start this game?
Just the complete opposite. The play that we played in the second half last game. Obviously, we didn't finish the comeback, but we played better, and with that result, we can live with. We were doing the things that we were supposed to be doing. But yeah, we got to start the game that way, and I'm happy with the way we started tonight, and we're just going to continue to build off of it.
Jalen, you said the start Friday was unacceptable.
Hold up, I got to adjust something. My screen was acting up. So that's him talking about that.
Well, for a lot
It's
of
another question that came in.
Lineups and mixing up players and not letting players stay in long enough to get into a rhythm. Is that kind of the back and forth accountability that you guys are looking for? Everybody's learning from each other at this point, right?
Yeah, but Mike's going to make the decisions, and no matter what he does,
So this is about the coaching.
Have his back, and regardless of what he does,
How many players go in and out?
We got to be ready to go. No, we can't ease in. No, obviously, with shooting the ball comes rhythm, but there are other things that come with the game of basketball. So it's if he says that, great, but we got to have each other's back.
It's one thing about Brunson. He's going to defend his coach no matter, what transpires or what goes on. So we commend Cap for that. We definitely do. We definitely do. as we are getting prepared and ready for the second half. Keys to the second half, ladies and gents. Key to the second half. What do we need to do to come out to get this win in the second half? I want to say, don't start the third quarter slow. Come in. I still want us to press. I haven't seen us press that much. Why are we not pressing? Slow down the offense, right? Make sure that they're bringing the ball up, whereas at least 16 seconds left on the clock, 17 seconds left on the clock. Now it's going to take them a while to get into their motions, right? To get into their sets. So the key to the second half, play solid defense. I want them to press, right? Trap occasionally, right? To get the ball movement. And so hopefully it could put into a player's hands that they don't want to score when it's last second in the quarter. You know, do that. Brunson, I need Brunson to be aggressive in this quarter, be efficient. I need Landry Fields to get up some shots and knock it down. He's efficient for us. So get the offense, you know, get the offense going. So I think defense will translate into the offense. So fast break, playing defense, trapping, pressing, turn defense into offense, running on made baskets or missed baskets, putting the pressure on the defensive end, and rotating the ball. I think if we do those, 4 out of 5, I think it's an easy win for the Knicks. I think so. But what will happen is probably what happened all the time. Guys will come out lackluster in the third quarter. They're not ready. We're going to miss a couple shots. Washington going to come out and probably make like 5 in a row. And then a timeout is going to be called. That's what usually occurs during this time period. This has been happening during this time. So can we switch it? I hope so. I hope so. Okay, so we're interviewing Chris Gent, who's the associate head coach. I definitely want to pull that interview up and see. Let me double check to see. Is it? Nope, it's still halftime there. But they're saying they're definitely trapping Brunson when he gets the ball, which is why he's giving the ball up quickly as he is. So that makes sense. But the ball movement is definitely key right now. The Knicks moving the rock. Okay, hold up. I want to show this real quick.
Out there. Now, what are they doing to keep Jalen Brunson off balance? Because they're throwing different bodies at him, and they look like they're all over 6'8".
They're definitely giving Brunson trouble.
Carl Anthony Towns has a little bit of space. You know, they're putting 2 guys on the ball with Jalen, rightfully so, and it's creating opportunity for other guys.
Any adjustment on that?
No, we've got to just understand they're going to come out fighting this third quarter and have a great third quarter.
All right, thanks very much, Coach. Mike, one stat to look at, even though the Knicks are shooting under 44%, the ball movement is key. 15.
All right, let's do it. Just get it going. That's Knick basketball. Stop playing around. All right, as we are back. Let's get some defense going. As Washington bring the ball up, OG. They run a pick and roll. They dishes it out, leave C.J. McCollum wide open. No good. Rebound by Landry. Brunson bringing the ball up. We got the starting 5ers back out there. Brunson gets into the paint. Left-hand floater. No good. Tip out. Back out to Cat. Cat off the top of the key. Pumps fake. Step back three-pointer. Give and go. Ah, man. They messed that up. Cat should have got that ball back. But to no avail. Brunson at the top of the key. 2 seconds left to go. Brunson gets the ball up and is good. Great basket by JB. As JB finally gets a basket going, his 4th field goal. Knicks back on the defense. Get the ball stolen. We like it. Brunson in transition. Let's see. He got numbers. Pass it up to Mikal. Mikal back out to Landry. Back out to Mikel. Mikel on the wing. Dish it out to Landry. Landry catch and shoot. It is not there tonight for Landry, as he was near perfect last game, but missing all his threes. As a three-pointer, no good by Washington. Rebound by Mikel. Mikel bringing the ball up. Passes out to Cat. Cat at the top of the key. Let's see. Whoa. They called the offensive foul on that. That is a bad call. That is a bad call. That is a bad call. As right now is my internet is lagging at the moment, but they called that offensive foul on Cat. So what are my Knicks doing in transition as they almost had an alley-oop play and messed it up with a 2-on-1? Knicks comes in. CJ McCullough with the left-hand floater. No good. Rebound by Cat. Now you got Landry bringing the ball up. Let's see. Back out to Cat. Cat pump fakes on the three. Back out to Brunson. He sets a pick. He uses it. Passes it to Cat. Cat layup. It is good. As Cat is getting it going this quarter right now. Let's see. Let's switch it over. Let's bring up the vertical. As this was the transition play that the Knicks just botched. As Mikel is not an alley-oop guy, but we'll take it. But they get back on defense. Brunson almost take the charge. That's a no call. CJ floaters, no good. But this is what we like in transition. Look at this set. Look at this play really quickly. You got passes out. Cat pumps fake. Back out to Brunson. Sets the screen. Gets to it. Dribble pass. Pass right through the pick and roll. Great cut. Great finish by it. But it was an even better read by Brunson. We like that. As Cat knocks down the free throw. Great give and go. Landry catch. Finally got the bucket down as the Knicks go up 65-56. We might have to show an instant replay on that one, ladies and gents, just to see. Well, actually, it's far behind. Cat's still trying to knock the free throw. But let's showcase the free throw really quickly by Cat. And we're going to showcase this defensive set really quickly. Ball movement. Look at that. Gets in there. Just bad defense, guys. But Knicks make it up. Bringing the ball up. Dishes out. Look at the give and go. Look at the give and go. Knocks it down. See, look. Off a made basket, ladies and gents. You run the ball. You run the ball. Why? You catch guys sleeping. Knicks knock it out in transition. So we'll take it. We'll take the bucket. Currently it's 65-56. Knicks are up by 9, scoring 8 points in the second quarter compared to the Wizards 2. So maybe the Knicks are listening to what I said. You know, instead of coming out flat, they are being aggressive in the second half. And this is the quarter to pull away. Keep Washington to at least 20 points. Knicks need to drop at least over 35. At least over 35. This should be a blowout starting from now. You know, with the talent difference that we got, the player difference that we got, the Knicks should be able to pull forward and move forward with this. We should be able to. As right now, let me look at the stats that we got. Right now, you have OG with 11 points, 5 for 9, still efficient, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. You got 19 and 11 for Karl Anthony Towns coming out great. Jalen Brunson with 11 and 4 assists. Mikel with 5, Landry Shamet with 3 as he finally knocked down the three-pointer. So Mikel, who had 9 assists that last game and 14 points, it seems like he is taking a back step with only 5 attempts. And it's looking like those more attempts are going to Cat. Is that a proper balance? We're still winning. But I felt like when Mikal got it going, everything else felt good as well. But we'll see what the end result looking like. But Knicks currently right now, 56-65, holding it down. All right, we're back into the game. Knicks are on defense. Alex Sarr at the top of the key. Gets into the paint. Floater is no good. Tipping, no good. Rebound by the Knicks, but they said he was out of bounds. As I'm not going to lie, Washington has length, pause down in the paint, which is definitely causing the Knicks some problems on the rebounding, and I'm not sure if they're out rebounding us. I'm probably not, but with the second chance opportunities for the Knicks has been that many, as well as the defensive rebounding. So we'll see. As the ball is inbound at the top of the key, Washington has it, gets into the paint, easy pick and roll, and they get a basket. Knicks need to learn how to guard the pick and roll better, especially when Cat is the lead, is the center. They're utilizing that a lot. So Cat at the top of the key, dishes out to Landry. Landry comes off the curl and it is fouled, heading to the line. This is what I said. I stated that Landry needed to get it going. Landry needed to get it going in this quarter. So we'll see. Coming off the curl as he head to the free throw line. Let me see. That was a bad defensive play right there. But let's see. Let's look at this set. Look at this curl. I want to say, is this a floppy that we ran? You come over here, pass it there. Use the backcourt. Comes off. Yup, it's a floppy. Comes off. Hit him at the bottom. It's a good floppy play right there. As Shamet knocks down both of the free throws so far. See if he can knock down the last one, bring it up to a 10-point lead for the Knicks. Let's see. So far, I'm liking what the Knicks are doing right now. It's only knocks it down. 10-point lead, 58-68 on my end as Washington bring the ball up. Looking like top of the key. Let's see what they do. Let's see. Koulibaly passes out. Gets into the paint to Sarr. Sarr is just bullying the Knicks right now. Knicks are too small when it's guarding Sarr. Brunson bringing the ball up. Passes out to Shamet. Back out. Let's see. Running that pick and roll. He gets over it. Brunson back out to Cat. Cat just catches it and shoots. No good. I don't mind that shot. Washington bring the ball up. They run their set. Look like a dribble handoff. Back out to ISO. Look, it's like 2 seconds of dribble. If you don't see nothing, they're passing in that ball. So they're moving the rock. As a three-point shot is no good. Rebound by Josh Hart. Knicks on a fast break right now. Let's see. Brunson gets to it. Left hand floater. It is good. And one. Knicks get into the paint. Jalen Brunson is a maestro when it comes to getting into that paint and hitting that floater over a 7-footer. What could they do with JB? What could they do? Let's go to the instant replay really quickly. Let's fast forward that really quick. You see this great defense. Almost get the offensive rebound, but Josh Hart, defensive demon, gets into it. Look at Brunson on a fast break. Pound dribble, left hand floater. It's a and one. Send my guy Brunson to the free throw line. as JB's that man. JB is that man. As Knicks are back on defense, going at catch and shoot by CJ McCollum. It is good. As CJ, old man, gets it, knocks it down. Knicks bringing the ball up. Cat and Josh runs the pick and roll. Back out to OG. OG catch and shoot.
3-point goal.
OG Anunoby. OG catch and shoots go down. As a foul is called as the Knicks get back. Washington gets back off the dribble penetration, gets into the paint, and it is fouled. Headed to the free throw line as Justin Champagne heads to the line. He actually has a twin brother. He is a twin, and I believe he plays for the San Antonio Spurs. As Justin knocks down the first free throw. So Knicks are holding their own on a defensive end right now. It's 11 points. 5 minutes left to go. They got to hold them to 9. Hold on to 9 more points. Like I said, if we could hold them, and because the Knicks already got 21 points, I said we need to score 30-something in this quarter. As Brunson passes off to Cat. Cat back to Brunson. As Cat is actually playing better and finding his spots here at the center spot. Josh, punt fake, gets into the paint. A minute left. Layup. It is good by Josh. Josh just got the bucket off. I like Josh. Josh is doing his thing. Josh with 4 points, 4 rebounds. We'll take, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. This is the Josh Hart that we know and love, ladies and gents. As the Knicks playing great defense, OG playing the passing lane. 2-hand dunk from OG Anunoby. Look, this is the defense. Keep it up, ladies and gents. Play it. Solid defense. 48 minutes. This is all I ask. This is all I ask for my Knicks. It's playing great, solid defense. But I'm saying, this is OG's 4th steal of the night. You cannot tell me OG is not going to be in the category for Defensive Player of the Year. Look at OG getting around the screens, right? Look at him on the help defensive end. Give me that. Steal the ball. OG gets into the paint for the 2-hand dunk. This is all NBA. He needs to be on the all NBA defensive team, whether it's 3rd, 2nd, or 1st. OG, ladies and gents. So the Knicks have started to get it grooving. Started to get it rolling. As let's pull up the box scores right now. Box scores is looking great. OG with 16 points. As he, back-to-back buckets from OG. 7-11. We'll take it. Right? Cat still with a double-double of 19, 11, and a 5. Hopefully he can. I doubt he'll get a triple-double. But the assists is looking good. As the Knicks got 21 assists in the 3rd quarter. I feel like we used to have 21, 22 assists in the entire game last year. So this is crazy. We got to. Big task at hand. We got to knock them out. The Knicks are playing good. We're playing solid right now. Let's get this team up out of here. Let's get them up out of here. But Josh, even with the finger, he's being efficient. 2 for 3, right? Knowing when to take his shots. 7 rebounds, 4 assists. You know, it's sad because Josh might have to go in the trade. If we try to get Giannis, you know, will Milwaukee want Josh? And Josh is only making like $20 million a year. So that's a tradable contract in today's NBA. That's a cheap contract for a serviceable 6-man. Right? But we like Josh. We definitely like Josh. Big task at hand said, get him out of here. Said, this private property. Hit the road, dude. But let's go. And Shamit finally get it going, knocking down some threes, so we take it. I don't agree with trading for Giannis. Okay, big task at hand. I'm with you on that. But I have a feeling Knicks gonna pull the trigger. Regarding of what transpires here, I think they're gonna pull the trigger. I truly think. I'm happy they didn't pull the trigger in the offseason so we could see what this team looked like. But in the offseason, if we don't get back to the Eastern Conference, they might try something. They might try something. I'm with you, and I agree. Let's keep our unit. But I think they might try something. I think so. He said, please don't. Let's go, Mikal. Mikal knocks down a three-pointer right now. Oh, my God. Okay, I thought Josh got dropped. But the Knicks right now is going on the run. As I said it, the key is to hold Washington to 20-point third quarter and the Knicks to put up over 35 points. Right now, the Knicks are doing what I asked. I asked for the key for the third quarter. Knicks are maintaining as Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up, gets into the paint. The midi for Brunson, cash money records for the 9-9 and 2000. 65-83. Knicks are ready to pull away as we have Yabusele, Jordan Clarkson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Brunson on the floor. Yabusele grabbed the rebound. You got Josh in transition, almost turned the ball over. Back out to Yabusele. Yabusele at the top of the key. I don't know. Yabusele not being aggressive on the offensive end that I need him to, but we'll take it. As Mikal gets into the paint, pass it out to Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson floater is good, and he can floater all day. Knicks are up by 20. We like it. Let's get some defensive chants going. Look, Washington runs their set. Missed shot. Rebound by Josh. Josh out to Brunson. Brunson in transition. Left to right layup. Gets into the paint. Back out. Josh Hart catch and shoot three. Oh my God. Josh Hart knocks it down. Knicks are rolling right now. 14-0 run the last 2 minutes. Knicks playing great defense. They are feeding off their defense. Champagne shoots the three. No good. Rebound by Brunson. Let's see Jalen Brunson behind the back. In and out. Gets into it. Drag it out to Yabo. Yabo at the top of the key. Runs into a pick and roll. Back out to Yabusele. Yabo dishes it out. Back to Jordan Clarkson for the three. Oh. Hold up. Am I Negro Damas? Can I predict the future? I stated key to the third half is to hold Washington to under 20 points while the Knicks put up over 35. How many points we scored in this quarter? Take a look at that. I got to switch it up. How many points did we score in this quarter? 34, but we held Washington to 11. I told you, turn your defense into offense and knock down some threes. We here. This is what I'm saying. Big task at hand. This is what we're going to do all year. Defense into offense, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Now, granted, it's against Washington. This is a 1-5 team. This is something that we should been doing from the beginning of the game. But we know the Knicks. It take a while for us to get it going. It takes some time for it to brew. And we are brewing. Jordan Clarkson, once again, with 15 points off the bench. He's in his groove. We were talking about the bench play, and the bench play is starting to show. Why? Because coach made a little adjustment. He said we're going to keep the guys in a little bit more. We're going to make sure that they get the opportunities and the minutes to be in the rhythm. And Jordan Clarkson is a bucket getter when he's in a rhythm. With a 17-0 run in 3 minutes, the Knicks is balling. But we're back at it. Let's go Knicks. As Washington tries to run a set and turns the ball over, the Knicks are shuffling their feet with a lineup of Bridges, Brunson, Yabusele, Clarkson, and Hart. We are rolling on defense. We are hanging in there. As Big Task at Hand is back and rolling with us. I appreciate you being here, rolling with us, Big Task at Hand. As Knicks run that pick and roll back out to Yabo. Yabo catch and shoot three. Can he gets it? No good off the back. Clanked it off the rim. Knicks getting back on defense as Washington missed a floater, but it is fouled as Marvin Bagley heads to the free throw line. All I can do is clap it up for my Knicks. This is what I'm talking about. This is with the intensity. Now, Washington is kind of doing it to themselves as well because they are missing a lot of easy buckets. But my Knicks have turned the defensive up. We're literally out there with 3 guards and Yabusele. So we're going with an ultra small unit against Johnson, Harrington, Cam Whitmore, Crispus, and Bagley. So it looks like Washington went with a smaller lineup as well, and coach matched their energy with going even smaller. So it's a good coaching game right now, but Josh Hart is really showcasing what he can do off the bench, as Clarkson has 15 off the bench, Hart with 10. We literally, at the moment, Yabusele with 1. So we currently have 16 points off the bench. So Knicks are utilizing the benches, which we said, which was another key, was bench scoring. As Brunson bring the ball up, back out to Josh. Josh feeling it, catch and shoot 3-pointer by Josh. What has gotten into Josh Hart? He said the finger is no issue as a 20-2 run in this third quarter. As Knicks get back on defense, passes out. As just as I said it, as Washington knocks down a 3-pointer by Johnson. As Brunson gets into the paint, back out to Josh. Josh pump fake on the 3. Passes out to Yabusele, but is called on a charge. As Josh Hart pump fake and got the defense jumping because he was knocking down multiple threes. So, but great defensive play by Bagley to take the charge. So we like it. As Knicks back on defense, Bagley at the top of the key, dishes is out to Corey. Corey catch and shoot 3. We know that is money. Corey don't play about those threes as he knocks it down. Knocks it down. As they got 24 points. Knicks right now with 39, but Brunson with the back down. Catches it, misses the left-hand layup as he gets it to the paint. But Washington on the fast break, dishes up to Cam Whitmore on the alley-oop. Now is not the time for the Knicks to get stacked on the defensive end. Let's keep it up. Keep up that same intensity. Now we running our offense slow. I don't think it's good, but Mikal gets it to the mid-range. Out to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson back out to Josh. Josh gets into the paint. Let's see. The layup is good by Josh Hart. Ladies and gents, our bench is balling right now. Got 10 of his 12 points right here in the third. As the Knicks get on D, Corey catch and shoot 3. We got to do better. We got to do better as Corey knocks down that 3-pointer. 44 seconds left to go. Let's see what it looks like for the Knicks. I could switch that up. Let's go with that one. Jalen Brunson on the ISO against Corey, mid-range. Shot is no good. Brunson don't got it tonight, but we still up. It's totally fine. As Cam Whitmore brings the ball up, gets into the paint, loses the ball. Mikal on a fast break by himself, passes it out, don't know what to do. Left hand layup is good by Mikal. As Mikal was kind of stuck on that fast break, didn't know what to do. Still got the bucket, 78-98. Knicks back up by 20. Let's get the defense going. 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Knicks almost steal the ball. Great defense. Hoisters up off the backboard. No good. That's Knicks in the third quarter, up by 20. Knicks pulled up a bolstering 41 points in the third quarter, only giving up 24 to Washington. That's what we are talking about. That's what we talking about. Let's see if we can show this last defensive play really quickly by the Knicks as they're guarding the last 12-second possession. Show you moving the feet, showing you what that defense looked like as Mikal is guarding at the top. Clarkson almost fouled. Mikal with the help defense, forcing Bagley to give up the long three-pointer as Knicks are up by 20 at the halves. So, look, we were struggling early in the beginning. But the Knicks are bouncing back to solidify going up. It's the home cooked meal. It's a home cooked meal. Right? We saw last night, we saw last night of beating Chicago on our home court. Knicks are undefeated at home. It's the road. It is the road that the Knicks are having the biggest issue with right now. It is the road. But I do want to say, if you're here and you're rocking with me, please hit the like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I want to grow my channel for you guys. I'm putting out content left and right, whether it's live, play-by-play, whether it's live post-game, or whether I just drop stagnant videos of my point of views on the coaches or anything. But please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Appreciate you being here and rocking with me. I'm just a delusional Knicks fan that drops out tons of delusional content. But let's back to the schedule at hand. Knicks right now are shooting 51% from the field, ladies and gents. 51 from the field, 43% from three. So the shots are dropping. With a high octane offense, the shots are dropping. 43% from the three. We only have 10 turnovers. Now, we know last year Knicks averaged 14, which kept us in the game because we didn't turn the ball over that much. But we have 34 rebounds also. So the Knicks are rolling. And like I said, to double check, I've always tell you guys, I am a betting man occasionally, but the Knicks money line is off because they expected the Knicks to win. It was the minus 800. They turned the money line off because the Knicks are pretty much running amok on Washington. Hopefully it's sustainable as we finish this fourth quarter. We know the Knicks could collapse sometimes, but this is the Washington team that we're dealing with. As the game, it is back up and running. You got Jordan Clarkson at the top of the key, dribbling up to Cat. Cat catch and shoot punch fakes at the top. Gets into the paint. Left-hand layups, no good. I feel like every time Cat gets into the paint, it's tough on his knees, to be honest with you. Pause. As Johnson gets into the paint, no good. Rebound by Cat. Cat back up to Clarkson. Let's see what Clarkson is going to do. Clarkson run a pick and roll with Cat. Cat wide open, but Clarkson gets into the paint. Pump fakes off the OG. Misses it. Clarkson for the three. Catches and shoot, but it is strong. As rebound by Bagley. Let's go. We got to get some defense going, though. Oh, not even. It was a quick trigger by Washington, but Knicks get the rebound. Bringing the ball up. Back to Cat, and Cat is fouled. We'll take it. As Cat is fouled early. It's the second team fouled for Washington right now. It's, well, Bagley's second team foul, excuse me. Currently 78-98. Knicks are up by 20. Let's go. Cat at the top of the key. Back to OG. OG in the post. You got Deuce clearing it out. Tip. Ball is out of bounds. So I like it when OG's in a post. OG is a solid post player, especially when they get a mismatch and get a younger guy, a smaller guy on them. OG's a brood, about, 6'7", as he just knocks somebody down, gets it to the paint, but misses the layup. As I just was giving him a compliment of being a brute. But a tip ball by Cat. Great defense by Cat. You got Knicks in transition up to OG. OG catch and shoot. No good. As OG looked like he burnt out. The quarter just started. OG, how you look tired? As Knicks are on defense. Let's get this defense going. As Corey gets into the paint, draws a foul on Cat. As let's look at this instant replay really quickly. As this is what I was just saying about OG. OG dropped a player but misses the layup. Knicks in transition. Let's see. Cat almost had it. Landry gets it. It's great defense. But I said Knicks in transition. OG got to knock this shot down as unorthodox release. But to no avail. We'll take it anyway. As he gets into it, we can see the set comes through. Dribbles it, pump fake, catches it. But Corey being aggressive gets into the paint and is called for the foul. But he knocks down both free throws. Knicks are back on the offensive end. Cat is fouled himself. As Cat was double teamed, it ended up catching a foul. 80-98, 18-point lead, side out of bounds. Let's see, that's just showing that. We don't need to show the free throw. Let's see, Knicks inbound the ball. 12 seconds left to go. You got Landry out to Cat. Cat catch and shoot three-pointer. No good at the top of the rim. As Washington on a fast break, they called a foul on Cat for reaching in. Cat being aggressive on defense, but we'll take it. You know, Cat is very foul prone. He has 4 fouls. Granted, it's the fourth quarter, but a lot of his fouls is just like, all right, Cat, you know, take it easy. We don't have to do that. But yeah, Cat fouls a lot. He definitely fouls a lot. Let's see, Knicks are playing defense. They try to throw an alley-oop in, but Knicks steal the ball in transition. You got Landry, fills back out to Jordan Clarkson, walks into a three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound by Cat, left hand. It is good. Great offensive rebound by Cat. Cat is starting to look like Mitch out there on the boards as Knicks, poor transition defense, give up a three-pointer, 83-80. Right now, as Landry Fields bringing the ball up. Landry, midi, cash, money. We like that. Haven't seen that from him. We'll take it. As hold up, you got Alex Sarr on Cat with the spin around jump shot. It is cash money. As Cat is getting pressed, he gets into the paint. Euro steps in. And they call a blocking foul. Good blocking call on that. As let's see if we can pull up some instant replay. That was the poor transition. But let's showcase my Knicks getting back. You see Cat running. But you got Landry Shamet bringing that ball up. Catching the midi splash. Landry could do that any given night, I believe. You know, with the creativity. But in here, you can see Alex Sarr to spin around mid-range, splashes that. He's coming along, though. You got to give Alex Sarr some props on that play. But then, of course, we got Cat getting into the lane. Knocks it down as he is fouled. So, as Cat heads to the free throw line. See if that free throw is good. Cat knocks down one free throw, misses the second. Come on, Cat. As Deuce is pressing, we get some defense going. Let's get some defense going. Knicks are shuffling their feet. Alex Sarr at the top of the key. You got Johnson catch and shoot threes and knocked it down. Excuse me, not Johnson. Keyshawn George. Keyshawn George knocks it down. But Deuce bringing the ball up. Deuce has been quiet this game. Out to Cat. Cat is looking to be aggressive. Gets into the paint. What's gotten into Cat? What's gotten into Cat right now? As Cat is being aggressive. Goes for the slam. Knocks it down. Knicks in transition. Let's see. Jordan Clarkson gets into the paint. Back out to OG. OG almost loses the ball. And it looks like a timeout might need to be called. But I need to see that instant replay from Cat. Let's see this really quickly, ladies and gents. That high pick and roll. Catches it, brings it out. Look at Cat being aggressive. Gets through. Bang it. Cat, ladies and gents. This is probably the best Cat we see him right now. Cat with how many points he got? With 24 points, 13 rebounds, 9 of 20, 3 for 8 for 3. We'll take this. We'll take this Cat. We would take this Cat. Let's go on defense though. Alex Sarr pulls up for the 3. No good. Rebound by Deuce. Deuce on a fast break. And Mike Brown is called a timeout. 105 to 88. Knicks are maintaining. Knicks are holding on. As we only scored 7 points in the fourth quarter compared to the Washington's 10. So Washington is outscoring the Knicks in this fourth quarter. But Karl Anthony Towns with a statement flush. Ladies and gents. Statement flush. As let's roll it with this instant replay. Deuce bringing the ball up. Coach wanted to call a timeout because he wants the Knicks to get it going and possibly bring in the starters. But we have to show you the Cat banger. Look at this. Gets through. Catches it. Bang. Cat off the dribble at the 5 is not bad too. You know, so nice, we see it twice, as Clyde would say. Great dunk. Great dunk. Great rotation, great rhythm, great movement right now from Cat as the Knicks are rolling. You know me, I'm a stats guy. Let's bring it to the stats right now. Knicks have multiple guys in double figures right now. You have OG with 16, Mikal with 10, Cat with 24, Jalen with 16. Landry Shamet is there. He's about 2 points away. But then Josh Hart and Jordan Clarkson off the bench with 12 already. Knicks are rolling. Right? I want to see this against the T-Wolves now. I don't want to see no lackluster offense and defense against Minnesota. Minnesota's a solid team. I need to see that. But great recovery from the Knicks. Hold it down. It's currently 105 to 88. Let's also take a look around the league to see what else is going on. You can see the Dallas Mavericks and the Rockets right now. Still a close game. 65 to 69 with 3 minutes left to go. Detroit basketball. Detroit 67 to 56 on the Memphis Grizzlies. We already know Ja's out. So I think Detroit is going to win that game. Sacramento and the Nuggets. Sacktown is trying to hold on. Even though they're down 37 to 44 to the Denver Nuggets. I got the Nuggets money line for that game as well. FanDuel, if you holler at me, we need some sponsors. But right now, Knicks are up by 17. It look like the quarter is about to resume. As Knicks are waiting to get Brunson going. Brunson at the top of the key, back to Josh. Josh catch and shoot 3-pointer, look good, but no avail. as he was left wide open, and it was possibly for a reason. As Washington gets into the paint, passes out to Alex Sarr, but OG with the great defense. As Knicks in transition, Cat should have pulled it, but Cat is getting into the paint. Floater is Cash Money as Cat is making sure he make a statement game against Washington as he is knocking it down. Let's get the defense going. Shout out to Cat getting into the paint. Washington misses the shot. Rebound by OG. Knicks in transition. Back out to Brunson. Brunson right hand reversal. No good, as Brunson has been off this game, but we're still winning. As Kolabali misses the shot, the pace right now is constantly moving, but I want to see if the replay of Cat, I might have just missed it, but let's see if I can instantly replay it. To no good. It's not going. Let's go live. We'll catch that over. We'll catch it over. I promise. But Knicks are playing solid defense. As Sarr misses the shot. Rebound by Josh. Back out to Cat. Cat gets into the paint again. But a solid block by Sarr. Alex Sarr is trying to play good defense on Cat. As it's 91-111. Actually, on my screen it's 88-109. You know that my Game Time app is a little slower. But Knicks get under the pick and roll. Back out to George. Knocks it down. Keyshawn George was a Knick draft pick picked up. Knocks down the three. It's 91-109. So I'm assuming the Knicks is going to score in this possession. As Knicks running their set out to OG. OG back out to Josh. Josh dish it to Mikal. Mikal dribble penetration, no good. Rebound by Washington. Excuse me. Oh, Mikal still a ball. Knicks in transition. Let's see what's happened. Back out to Brunson. Back out to Cat. Cat gets into the paint. And one. Look, Cat is continuing to dominate right now. This is what we talking about. This is the Cat that we need, right? This is the Cat that we want. Cat getting into the paint, not settling for three-pointers, running in transition, playing defense, shuffling the feet. Cat is balling. 5 assists, 30 points, 13 rebounds. Karl Anthony Town is born to play for the Knicks, ladies and gents, as he head to the free throw. But I need to see, I just missed the instant replay, but we're going to catch it again. We're going to have to run it again. That's a nice little dime pass. Brunson passes it out, gets into the paint. He gets there late. Imagine taking that charge. Bucket is good by Cat. Gets into it. That's when you scream out, and one. As Cat knocks down the free throw. Knicks back on defense. Let's go. You got Washington running their sets. Gets it to the paint. Floater, no good. Rebound by Washington again. They dishes it out. Knicks trying to hold on to a nice little lead. As we got a Diawara sighting. Knicks brought in Diawara. Let's go. We got Diawara in the game. Playing the 4. As Cat is called for the foul. Look at the lineup Knicks got right now. We got Cat, Bridges, Brunson, Diawara, and Josh Hart. We got a Diawara sighting. As Towns is heading back to the bench. Back to the free throw line. As we can see, Knicks shuffling their feet. Getting in there. contest by Brunson. Look at my man Diawara finally getting some Nick minutes. But Brunson, back to Cat with that pump fake. Telling you, Cat, he's knocking down. Once he's aggressive, that pump fake will draw a lot of eyes. As Brunson is sitting down, is that it? Is that it for Brunson? Is that it for the captain? Captain taking a break. Let's see. Tyrone, appreciate you, Tyrone. Thank you for the subscription, my brother. Appreciate you for rocking and rolling with the delusional one. As the defense is called, it looks like the Knicks are clearing the bench right now. As Towns is sitting down, we got Dottier getting some minutes. The baby Knicks are getting some burn. But who got a tech? Oh, okay. Knicks got a technical foul. It's the delay of game. But we getting some Diawara, Dottier, Shaman, Hakaporti, and Kolik. This is what we talking about, ladies and gents. I want to see our rookies get it going as Vukovic knocks down the technical shot. Now, I remember Tristan Vucevic from the preseason. That man is nasty, right? I'm happy he made the team. He's actually a good player. As speaking of him, he just gives a backdoor pass to the players and knocks it down. I'm speaking about Vucevic, so let's see. The Knicks are in the game. Let's see if our rookies can do something. As Diawara passes up to Hakaporti. Hakaporti gets the ball stolen, but good entry pass. Knicks is guarding in transition. Let's see. Let's see if they can move their feet and not foul. As Vucevic, like I said, back to back. I said this Vucevic guy is really good. As he knocks down back-to-back shots. But Vucevic with the steal and transition, and it is fouled. Vucevic coming. I said it in the preseason. This Vucevic guy was balling. And he is balling. Came in already 1 assist, 3 points as he's going to head to the free throw line. But come on, Muhammad Diawara. And this is why he needs these reps right now. This is why Muhammad needs these reps to get it going. Because my guy, there's nothing but raw talent. Eventually, we would get it going. Eventually, he'll get it going. But we appreciate Coach giving Diawara some burn. Dottier getting some burn. So that's good. Remember, Tyler Kolek early in the year was getting some rotational minutes. But it only made sense for him to lessen that. Especially when you got Josh back. Josh like to control the ball. He runs in the fast break. He can assist as well and initiate the offense. So I like the lineup that Coach is doing now with shortening the rotation. He's still playing multiple guys, but it's just a shorter rotation. Big task at hand. This is what we love. This is what we love. This is what we like. Right? But tough game on Wednesday, though. Tough game on Wednesday. I want to see the same energy, same effort against Minnesota. But I like what I see right now. I definitely like what I see. So we'll see what and Hakaporti too. I'm surprised Hakaporti's not getting, some more good minutes. We like the length that he provides, but I guess they saying in order for Yabusele to get some key minutes and stuff, and Josh, we're gonna have to get rid of Hawk, and it makes sense. It's the second year. Let these guys that we're paying more money get involved, and they're gonna have years to play. Because remember, Mitch not gonna be playing on back to back. He already missed like 5 games, so Oh, 4 games, excuse me. So we'll see. Knicks and Wolves Wednesday. We're gonna be here from that. I'm trying to see. Do I got something going on Wednesday? I think I got parent teacher night on Wednesday. I think I do. No, tomorrow actually. But all right, so I might be good for Wednesday. We are going live on Wednesday. But 97 to 114, Knicks are holding it down. As we have in the baby Knicks right now. Let's see if we can actually score. Right? Can we get some buckets? Right? As Vucevic knocks down the free throw. As we only up by 14, there's still 2 minutes left to go. And this is why Tibbs sometimes will keep a bulk of the guys in right now. Is because of the non-scoring. As Landry Shamet grabs the rebound from a missed free throw. So let's see. Let's see if I can get it going. With some let's go Knicks chance. Tyler Kolek shoots for the 3. Rebound by Hakaporti. But he's not being aggressive getting back up to it. As he dishes out to Dadier. 3-point shot up by Diawara. No good. Rebound by Washington. Back out to Vucevic. Vucevic catches it. Passes it off. They run a great screen. Knocks down a 3. Look. Knicks need to get it going now. As Kolek runs the pick and roll, gets into the paint, dishes out to Landry Shamet. Shamet on the wing, on a triple threat. Tries the Georgia charge, no good. Rebound by Hakaporti again. Dishes it out. Catch and shoot, but a miss by Shamet. Knicks are only up by 14. I know the coach must be sweating right now. As Vucevic, no, that's not even Vucevic. Who was that? As Anthony Gill, gets into the paint. It's 102 to 114. Was as 11-0 run soon as the Knicks brought in their bench players. As Diawara is called for a foul. A Diawara get fouled while he goes into the paint. But to say, look, they scored 11 on us, guys. Got to play with that intensity. Got to play some good defense. But let's show this possession real quick when we're young guys. Tyler Kolek while Diawara heads to the free throw line. Let's see, run that screen. Comes up on the floppy. He's attacked, gets into it. It's a good play. But he misses the free throw. Oh, Lord, Diawara, what's going on? It's the Knicks trying to play some defense. As a foul, it is called. So we are getting sloppy basketball right now. Sloppy basketball. With a minute and 13 seconds left to go. Our guys are looking shaky. But we do got Hakaporti grabbing a lot of rebounds right now. You know, he's grabbing a lot of offensive rebounds. So we appreciate Hakaporti still being aggressive on the board, still being there. As the missed free throw by A.J. Johnson. Let's go. Another shot is up. No good. Misses both. Rebound by Diawara. We got to get some let's go Knicks chance of something going on. This offense is looking bad. They run a high pick and roll. Dishes it out. Back to Kolek. Kolek to Diawara. Diawara at the top of the key. He gets trapped. So it looks like they're running the zone. As Tyler Kolek passes it off. Nice layup by Tyler Kolek. As it is 47 seconds left to go. It looked like the Knicks barely scored in this quarter. As Hakaporti goes vertical. 38 seconds left to go. Passes it up to Diawara. As the clock is running out. Diawara with the left hand layup. Dishes it out to Shamet. Knocks down the 3. As finally we knock down a crucial point. As Washington bring the ball up. 20 seconds left to go. Pass it out to Vucevic. He misses it. Rebound by Dadier. As the Knicks look to run the clock out. As the game is done, back-to-back win for the Knicks. We are 4-3. As we could show the last couple plays really quickly. As he knocks down the 3.
3-point goal.
We like that. Then, of course, see this defensive play. It's the last few seconds, so the Knicks don't want to do anything. As he gets up to 3, no avail. And the Knicks run the clock out. Let's go. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. As you can see, clock is running out. Knicks get the dub. Knicks get the dub. Let's see who's going to get interviewed. We're going to pull up who gets interviewed at halftime. And we're possibly going to bring up the coach. Coach talking at the conference once we get things going. So we'll see. But Knicks get that dub. Solid win. Feel good about this win. It's a much needed win. But you got Bill Peto's going to interview Cat. So we're waiting for that to happen. Because Cat put up 33 and 13. So we appreciate that. Matter of fact, let me see if I can.
So, Towns the star.
Hold on. I'm going to wait till Bill Peto comes and talk and give it up. But shout out to my Knicks getting that W. Much needed victory. Got to continue this train. We got 6. Well, now we got 5 games at home. We must continue with defending our home court, getting that home cooked meal, and making sure. Let's head over to
on your best game of the season.
Bill.
33 points, 13 rebounds. How'd you do it tonight?
Just, got opportunities
we
and
back.
just to capitalize on them. And, it's a good win, for us.
Appreciate you. Big task at hand. We back. We back. Trying to get it rolling. Thank you for being here.
Blew it wide open in the third quarter. What was the key? You outscored them by 17 points in the third quarter.
We just got some stops and we capitalized. So getting points off turnovers was big for us in the third quarter. We did a great job of that, and it got us this win.
You guys are rolling at home, and your former team, Minnesota's in town Wednesday night. What are your emotions as these guys come into town?
Yep, we got Minnesota.
I'm a Knicks, so I ain't thinking about nothing else but this team. So happy to be here, happy to be in front of these fans, happy to be in the Garden of Mecca. Can't wait to go out there and compete again.
All right, congrats on a great game. We'll see you Wednesday.
Appreciate it.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Cat said I'm a Knick. Let's look at some highlights of him backing down Shaq. Look at that drop step. Too little. Barbecue chicken. As Cat said, barbecue chicken. He actually had a couple of those. But we'll leave it at that. Knicks get the win. 119 to 102. I wanted to hold them to under 90 points, but we'll take what we can get. Let's really quickly look at the Washington Wizards stats to see what they put up. Justin put up 4 points. Champagne has 17 minutes, but Keyshawn George, I felt like he was non-active, but still put up good numbers. He had 15 points, 3 steals, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. And was 6 or 11, so I don't know why they didn't feature him a little bit more. Alex Sarr, 8 for 16. That still was a solid game with 19, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. So he was actually doing his thing on that. Coulibaly, 5 for 11. 15 points, 7 rebounds. But one thing about Washington, they are moving the ball. They do move the ball. It's just a talent situation. It's just a talent issue with them. But they are moving the ball. It's a solid team. They are a solid team. Just gotta move the ball. Let me see. Let me put it up to this one. Yep. CJ, he's just there for a paycheck and a veteran leadership until that contract is up, because he's there with 2 for 9, 1 for 6 for 3. That's not going to get a cut in the league. Marvin Bagley, 6 points, 7 rebounds. We'll take that. Cam Whitmore, he won it out of Houston. He's pretty much getting the same treatment down at Washington with only 11 minutes. Now, Corey, he's 15 off the bench, 5 for 6, 3 for 4 for three-pointer. That's someone I want my Knicks to go and get. Do what we can to go and get this guy. He can flat out shoot. Flat out shoot. Go and get me Corey. But then enough with the Washington Wizards. Let's bring it over to my New York Knickerbockers. OG played 32 minutes, 7 for 13. Efficient. 53% from the field goal, 2 for 5 from 3, 40% from three-pointer. We'll take that any given Sunday, like Willie Beeman said. Any given Sunday, we'll take that. Mikal Bridges, I wanted him to be a little bit more aggressive, but he still was 50% from field goal, 4 for 8, 2 for 3 from 3-point, 66.7%. That's even more efficient, right? Efficientado right there with Mikal Bridges. But he also had 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 block shots. That's filling the stat sheet. I wonder who's going to get Defensive Player of the Night. Might be Mikal with 10 points and a plus 21 on the field. We'll take that. We will take that. But the man of the hour, the man of the night, the Bodega Cat himself was efficient from the field goal, that is. Three-pointer, he was still jacking. But 12 for 24 from the field, which is 50%. We like that. So we going efficient. 3 over 50 and our top high-paying guys. This is why you go out and get this type of lineup. But 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 37%. We'll take that. Cat getting to the line. I like the free throw. I like free throw Cat. Right? Oh, wait, that sounded a little off. That sounded a little off. I like free throw Cat. No. I like Cat when he's headed to the line. Right? 6 for 7, 85%. One of the best big man shooters in the NBA. Why not showcase it? Getting to the Baja, knocking down the freebie. So we'll take that. Right? But then also 5 offensive rebounds. His masterclass. He must have been chilling with. He has to have been chilling with Brunson. I mean, not Brunson. Mitchell Robinson on the art of offensive rebounding. Because he wasn't doing this. He acting different. He wasn't doing this last year. 5 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive for 13, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 4 fouls or whatever. But this is the Brunson. I mean, this is the Cat that we like. This is the Cat that we like. Then, of course, JB. It's not the efficient JB that we've seen of all time. But he didn't have to tonight. We still had it going, so he didn't have to force it. But he was 6 for 17, 1 for 5 for 3. Need to do better on that. 3 for 3 for the free throw line. That's easy money. But one thing, he hasn't got it going on the offensive end. Best believe I'm going to dish the rock with 9 assists. Brunson with 9 assists, right? True point guard, showcasing that, hey, I don't got it going on the offensive end. Let me give you the buckets. Let me fillet the buckets and assisting. But he still had 16 points, and he was a plus 21. Landry Shamet started to get it going later on the end because we needed his shooting. 3 for 8, 2 for 6 from the three-point line. We'll take it, but he also got to the free throw line. You saw a little aggressive, but grabbing rebounds. Nick as a team, right, from the rebounding aspect was 54 rebounds. That is a key stat for the Knicks. Grabbing boards. When we grab boards, we are possession game. So it's a good, even though the Wizards is a trash team, but we will take any dubs that we can get. But that is solid. Then Josh Hart. Josh Hart with a double-double off the bench. Let's talk about the bench play tonight. Because remember, our issue was bench. Let's talk about the bench. All right. Josh Hart, 5 for 7 from the field in 26 minutes, 71%. Ha! That's what we need. 71%. All right. Then he was 2 for 4 from the 3-point line. So you got the 3-point shots dropping. Whenever you got Josh knocking down threes, it's a good thing. It's truly a good thing. All right. 50%. 10 rebounds. All defensive rebounds. Still 5 assists. So the ball is movement with 12 points. He was a plus 21. So Josh is looking good. He's finding ways to produce and be active in this offense. I think that's great. Right? Yabusele still need to find his time. I don't know if he's going to be a mid-season trade or something. You know, because there's other players that we can possibly get that can space the floor for us and be aggressive. That's $5 million or less. Maybe not. But we might have to trade Yabusele. I know I said it's too early, but, you know, him playing 13 minutes, that's not doing justice for him to be in a rhythm, for him to be in a rotation, right? So, I don't know. But Deuce had a slow night. It was 14. It's 1 for 3, but I think he was still great defensively. He was a +1. Jordan Clarkson has found his rhythm. I'm going to say it again. Jordan Clarkson has found his rhythm, right? 21 minutes, 5 from 8 from the field, shooting 62%. Now, we know Clarkson, he's either going to be inefficient or he's going to be efficient. These last few games, he's being efficient with 5 for 8, 62.5%, 2 for 5 from 3, that's 40%. Got to the free throw line, 3 for 3 from the line, right? Grabbing a board, 2 assists. We can do something with this. We can do something. Then, of course, we got some of the other bench rotation, some of the baby Knicks coming in. We got a Dadier, Seiden, Kolik, and Diawara. But for the most part, Knicks going with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A 9-man rotation instead of 10. We went with a 9-man rotation. Am I reading that correctly? Or counting it correctly? Let's see. Yep, 9-man rotation, and that 9-man rotation came up to be clutch for the Knicks. Really clutch. All right, really quickly, let's talk about the upcoming game. We got the T-Wolves here on Wednesday, November 5th, which is my sister's birthday. So big shout out to my sister. Love you. We are playing the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think I will be here and going live on that, so definitely stay tuned and join us as we play a much better game. We're going against Anthony Edwards and a homecoming for Julius Randle, or should I say Marijuana Randle, because he was on that stuff when when he was here in New York. But we have the T-Wolves, then we have the Brooklyn Nets, which is always a borough-to-borough game. It's always a game to tune into, regardless, because I do want to see Michael Porter Jr. see how they're doing, even though they're 0-6. Him and Cam Thomas still should be a dynamic duo. But who else is on the Knicks? It's the question. Who else, is on the Nets? Memphis Grizzlies, will Ja Morant be back from his suspension? Will they still be effective? They will be here on the Tuesday. And then we have the Magic as well. So Knicks could possibly go on a run. I'm hoping against the Minnesota Timberwolves, who is also 3-3, we can showcase a competitive skill and to be efficient and learn off these W's as we protect our home court. So kudos to the Knicks doing that. On that end, I am ready to head on out. But great overall game by the Knicks. Great overall stream by you guys for joining in and rocking and rolling with me. But appreciate y'all for being here. On to the next one. We will be here Wednesday for the Timberwolves and the Knicks, about 7:15 to 7:20 time frame. But on that one, deuces.